Let me show you some of the examples for human behavior and how we make decisions with digital devices and how human mind works while we are deciding, and what things you are going to cut out to make this decision making and human behavior easier. So you need less load on human cognition and human minds to make this decision making process easier for them. I'm going to start with this Amazon checkout process. You can see over here right now I am checking out, and as soon as I selected my address where I need to ship, you can see on this page I am only seeing Amazon.com logo and nothing else. Just I can go and click on this continue button. No other decisions, no other options. I just have 3 options for the shipping, nothing else. So one task at a time and one decision at a time. Okay, so if you give your user to decide multiple things at the same time, it is going to give him or her some headaches. Now if I try to click on continue, you can see that I cannot even go back to my cart or the main website. The Amazon logo is not clickable. So what I can do is I can just go in the one direction. So if I click on continue, you can see over here it is asking me for the address and everything and giving me the total for the order. And you can see now I am at this place order stage, and there is just one primary action I can do. This is place your order. On the other thing I can choose is this delivery option or delivery date. So I am very limited with these options. So whenever you are using an e-commerce website or designing for it, or e-commerce app, or where you want the user to spend something or make the decision, try to avoid all the distraction, take all the distractions away from him. Okay, so this is the main rule. Now let's talk about the human laziness. Humans are lazy, and that is why we created all these remote controls. You can see this is the latest one. This remote control can be transformed into a lot of things, that it performs a lot of functions. And you can see it also have the same design as the old ones. So let me show you the old ones. Here you can see the old ones. They are not that old, but they are also latest versions, and they are also similar in shape and buttons like the old ones. Let me show you the old ones. These are the old TV remote controls, and it shows that humans are lazy. We want everything right now and here where we are sitting. Similarly, if I want some information or I want some video, I want it right now. If you try to create a lot of hurdles in my path to get that information, if I want some information, you should avoid as many obstacles and try to remove them from my path. So if I am looking for a PDF file to download, it should be instantly downloaded, and I should just click on the download button and I get the PDF. If you are going to create a lot of other ways that try to install this software before I'm going to give you this download, I am going to quit. Keep all these things in mind. We are lazy. We want the information and everything right now. Let's see some of the examples of decision paralysis. You can see over here, this is proto.io tool, prototyping tool for designers, and you can see there are 4 options to choose from. This is corporate, agency, startup, and freelancer. Now you can see they have just given 4 plans. So this is how we are going to limit the decisions of the user to 3 or 4 maximum options. So don't give them too many options. It is going to make them more confused. Few more websites. You can see this is the UX pin pricing models. You can see here we have 1 and 2 or 3 options, and the pricing is attached to only 2. So I can either choose this one or this one. If I am a very big enterprise or very big corporation, I might need to call them. So only 2 options. So you can see this UX pin, it is a very prominent and emerging tool in user interface design and user experience design. You can design wireframes, a lot of things. Okay, so one more example from Avocode. You can see over here, they also have 3 plans and only 2 options to select from. You can see this is not going to be selected most of the time, and mostly the user is going to switch from this one or this one. So they are either going to select this one or this one. So only 2 options, and it is very easier to make decision. You can see they have just $3 difference between these 2 packages. So most of the people are going for this one because they have a lot of team members and a lot of stuff. So most of the companies or agencies, they are going to fall in this category. So this is how they are, I can say, trapping their customers, or they are playing with our minds by giving them less options to choose from. Now we talked about why humans hate change. You can see over here, this is the Dig old website, and this is an article from SitePoint. I will send you the link. And what they did is they transformed it into this very totally different website. Now the users, they were not expecting this layout. They were not, eager to see this change. So what happened is, you can see over here, its traffic dropped 26% in the US and 34% in the UK. So this is a very big loss. You can see over here. And it was, I think, sold out in 2012 due to this reason, $500,000. They lost their popularity and everything. So make sure that your user really need the change. The second example is this Yahoo Mail. This is the old mail and this is the new one. They changed a lot of things. Look, you can see over here, compose and the buttons, the icons, the whole background, everything. It was not looking like the old email. Okay, so due to this Yahoo's change, only 25% of the Yahoo staff kept on using the Yahoo email, and Yahoo didn't disclose how many users they lost due to this redesign. The third example was Target.com, and when they redesigned, they also lost a lot of their revenue. And as soon as they changed or created the new version, a lot of their users started complaining. So this is the first thing. This is the biggest problem. Our minds and we humans don't accept change very well. So make it very subtle. So they, I think, brought back this left categories menu bar over here due to their users, and remove the shadows. You can see over here, heavy shadows on their interface. This new design, they removed it. In the end, I am going to give you just one thing, that don't try to flow with the trends. Try to be loyal to your customers and see if they really need a change or your website really need an upgrade. Are the users having some problem with my website? So I need to fix that problem rather than designing the whole website. So this is all about human behavior and how we don't accept changes and decision paralysis and all other things. If I have missed any example, I'm going to create another video, and we will see you in another video and with more examples. Now let's move on to the next lesson.